Kevin Rasco here with South Belton Middle School, and I'm going to go over some basics for the Mac computer. In the top left corner is your power button. Turning your Mac on is going to give you the little chime and give you this white screen, and it's going to take a couple seconds to boot up, but thankfully the Macintosh boots a little faster than the Windows computer that you're probably used to. Now, the Mac has a couple of features I'd like to draw your attention to. It does have a very large trackpad here in the front of the computer, and it's a multi-touch trackpad. It can register multiple touches at the same time. 1, 2, 3, even 4 fingers are going to do different things. So once this computer is done booting up, you're able to use your trackpad here, and this is the only computer I've ever used that I would actually consider replacing the mouse with the trackpad. Now the trackpad also gives you the ability to click by pushing down, and you can hear it click if you push down anywhere in the trackpad. And since it is a multi-touch trackpad, it has a neat feature. If you click somewhere on the trackpad, like say the bottom left corner with one finger, you can use another finger and you can actually drag and select things. For example, if you want to take something and drag it around, I can grab this and take it and move it around the computer, which is super handy because I've seen people struggle doing the crawl and the walk here with their fingers, which is really unnecessary because it's smart enough to know what you're doing. So if you have a Mac and you pull it up, this is what it's going to look like. You're going to have this task bar or dock down here at the bottom, and in Windows terminology it's called the dock. In Windows it's called a taskbar, and it has that little start button down in the left corner. Well, there's no start button on the Mac, and that's going to get some people. The dock is going to show us a couple of things. It's going to show us all the applications that we have available that we've chosen to put on the dock, and it's going to show all the applications that are currently open. You can customize the dock and put anything you want on it. Now, I've taken my dock and made it really large so that you can see it. And you can change the size of the dock by finding this little white dotted line right here and clicking it and dragging it. And you can make it teeny tiny or you can make it large. Now, for the purpose of this demonstration, I'm going to make the dock large and I'm going to leave the hiding off so that you can see what's going on. Now, the dock will tell you what applications are open by giving you a little white dot underneath that application. So right now, this application, which is called the Finder, is open, but all these other applications are closed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open Firefox by clicking on it, and it's going to bounce a couple of times telling me that it's thinking about doing something, and then it's going to actually open the Firefox application. Now that Firefox is open, it has a white dot underneath it. Now the white dots indicate to us what is actively running on the computer, and that's going to be important. For example, if I also open Microsoft Word, it's going to bounce a couple of times and it's going to open up Word for me. And at a glance, if I need to see what applications are open on the computer, I just look at the little white dots and that tells me. Now, this does not indicate all of the applications on my computer. There's actually another place for that called the application folder. What's important to note is that this white dotted line on the dock has a very important distinction. The things on the right-hand side of the white line cannot be altered. The things on the left-hand side can. So the reason you can't alter the things on the right-hand side of the little white line is because it contains your applications, your documents, your downloads, and your trash can. You cannot delete the application folder because this is where all of your applications reside on the computer. So if you want to see all the applications you have available, you can click on the application folder and it will come up with a list. The list is larger than this, so here's where the multi-touch trackpad comes into play. Using 2 fingers inside of any object on the Mac, you can scroll within that object. Now if I'm over here, it's not going to scroll. I have to be inside of it. So I'm going to open an application that is not on my dock, and I want you to watch what happens to the dock. If I open the Mail application, it's added to the dock where it was not there before. So every application with the white dot is open. Now I don't want to use the Mail app, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to close it. To close an app on the Mac, there is not a little red X in the top right corner. Instead, there's a little red X in the top left corner. However, it serves a different purpose than you're used to. If you click the red X, the application does not close. There's still a white dot, and it's still on the dock. So the way that you get rid of it is you have to go into that application up here at the taskbar, which is at the top on a Mac, and you actually have to quit the application. And now it has gone away down here on the dock.